Hey, how you doing everyone? My name is Jeff and you're watching Lick My Axe. Today I'm speaking with Maneli Jamal. Maneli is no stranger to the guitar viewing audience on YouTube. Collectively, his videos have had over 500,000 hits and growing. Maneli, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Now, one of the main reasons why I did want to speak with you today is because you kind of fell off the radar for a while and it was due to an injury. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, sure. I got tendonitis from my right arm from playing hours and hours a day. So it was actually pretty tough because you don't expect these things to happen. I mean, at my age, I'm 25 now, you think you're invincible, right? So then going through something like this, it's really a wake-up call to kind of see that you're nothing in this world.
Now, when you talk about hours and hours of practicing, what kind of time are we talking about here?
I mean, I would basically play sometimes like 2 or 3 hours straight without taking any breaks, because as you know, like once you start playing, you know, you get in this little trance and you can't really get out. And once you do get out, something's missing. It's like you're hungry for something, and then once you stop, you want to keep eating, right? It's the same kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, all of a sudden you've got this problem where you can't touch your guitar for 2, 3 to 5 hours a day. What did you do to fill that time spot and that void?
A lot of thinking about music and stuff like that. And then there's a very bad thing about it physically, because you can't play the instrument that you love to play. But you know, there's also an upside to it as well, which is you can think about kind of your music and all the things that come with it as well. The mental side of music, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, what did you do to recover? You had to go see a specialist?
Yeah, I saw a physiotherapist after a couple months, actually, after about 2 months of dealing with tendonitis. I finally caved and I thought, okay, I got to get some professional help here. So I saw a physiotherapist who actually did some work on Rush as well. So it was pretty interesting. He seemed to know what he was talking about, because what he did a little test on my arm, and he said he never saw anything like this because I didn't have the symptoms of tendonitis. The strange thing is he made a little guess and said that it was in my shoulder. There was something pinched in my shoulder. And after doing some acupuncture, just taking some needles in my back, the pain in my arm was completely gone. So that gave me some faith in the needle.
So did he have to give you some exercises and whatnot? Did you have to go back for repeat visits, that sort of thing? Or?
Yeah, I actually only went to him twice. He did some work, some acupuncture, of course, and then the pain was gone in my arm, and then he gave me some exercises to do, and I've been doing those almost exclusively, just once in the morning, once at night before I go to sleep, and sometimes before jam sessions or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you've recovered, you're back on track. Have you had a chance to do any writing of any new material or anything like that?
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of writing now. I'm hoping to release my new album next year, sometime probably late 2011. But a lot of the songs that are going to be in this album are songs that I've written in the past couple of years or so. The thing with the way I write music, it's not just something that's structured or that just kind of I kind of follow a rule, so to speak. I kind of usually go through the experience of life and kind of reflect those experiences musically with my tunes.
Right, so you're not forcing it, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let it happen, a natural process.
Let it flow, absolutely.
Right. Do you have something that you could play for the viewing audience?
Yeah,
sure.
Something
maybe we haven't heard?
Yeah, so the song I'm going to play for you guys is not as aggressive as some of the songs that you might know me for. Because I'm tending to go more towards a melodic side of playing, not just because my arm can't handle it anymore, or because I'm scared of my arm will come back to tendonitis, but also because as a musician, you kind of mature when you start to play and for years, and you kind of see a different side of it, I guess.
Absolutely, especially when you go through something like that. Now, I mean, it can be very depressing to have this happen to you. You're taken away from your passion for hours a day. Do you have any words of wisdom that you could give to anybody else that might be going through something similar? Yeah,
well, the only thing I would really say is stay as positive as you can, because tendonitis is not a permanent thing if you don't want it to be, right? I mean, if you're proactive about it and as careful as possible about where your arm is and taking breaks often. And I tell all my students this as well, just take breaks every 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Because it's hard, because once you're in the zone, you can't get out.
Yeah, 2 hours go by and that's it. You don't even realize it.
Exactly, it's dangerous.
What are you going to play for us?
This song here that I'm going to play for you guys is going to be most likely part of the Movement series in this new album. Those familiar with my old CD will know that there's a movement series, a 4-part movement series, and
That's
and,
right. Yeah.
dedicated to my fiance. And then with this album, my concept for this one is to have it dedicated to my family's journey to coming to Canada. So as you know, we've kind of lived all around the world, and it's going to be an uplifting kind of movement, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah. So this song I'm going to play for you guys again is called "I Think the Ceremony," and I haven't really decided as far as where it's going to go in the CD, but I hope you like it.
Excellent. Beautiful. Well, Maneli, that was excellent. That was a beautiful, beautiful song, man. I'm really glad you shared that with us today. And I want to thank you for being here and taking the time to speak with me.
Thank you.
And thank you, the viewing audience, for tuning in and watching. And you can get Maneli's music at...
It's ManeliJamal.com, iTunes, eMusic, Amazon, everywhere online.
Excellent. He's going to play one more song for us to take us home. Take care and have a good weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, eh?
Thanks.